What's up, guys? PHX787 here. It's Thursday. Welcome to another Thursday commentary. It's fucking raining, so I'm not going outside today and going to a location. I wanted to go to Asakusa and show you guys around there, but not today, sorry. Today I'm going to talk about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the TPP. What the fuck is the TPP? Not the toilet paper party. No, not the toilet paper party. The Trans-Pacific Partnership is what it's called. And not many Americans give a shit about this, and I can totally understand because, you know, it's like America's gonna be awesome because of whatever we do, right? And now it's a huge issue in Japan. You know, I think Japanese people are evenly divided if they like the TPP or against the TPP. I think a growing number are against the TPP, but for varying reasons. And I think the most common reason is actually kind of a bullshit reason, if you ask me. Now, personally, I think it's not really necessary for America to use to be a part of the TPP. I think they need a more structured approach, especially when dealing with China. But Japan definitely needs something like the TPP. It doesn't have to be the TPP itself, but it has to be something. With the negotiations going on, the most common grievance is about tariffs on agriculture. All right, first. Let's go into a little bit of background on economics. What is a tariff? A tariff is when a country sets a tax on certain imports. So let's say, you know, Japan imports a certain amount of rice from California, which they do. That rice is charged a tax, which gets passed on to the consumer. So, and then if the company that buys that rice was to use non-California rice, they wouldn't be charged that extra tax. Yeah, so because of that, and a lot of the farmers in Japan are like, yeah, we need these tariffs because we're going to go out of business. Well, it's kind of the thing, right? I mean, look at Japan in the last 20 years. Japan has had a protracted period of very little growth. Like, it's just very small amount of growth. Absolutely nothing, almost. With the exception of the last couple of years with Abenomics, but that's just that's just capital growth. For industries to grow in Japan, they have to start making some structural changes. That's pretty much the echoes of every economist that you can ask. Now, let's look at some things about Japanese companies or whatever. Japanese companies, Japanese farmers. Japan is very protectionist. That's why you'll very rarely see an Xbox gamer in Japan. You know, that's partially why I got a PlayStation, because it's so much easier to play PlayStation in Japan. You know, I mean, I would love to play Xbox because I love the dashboard that Xbox has, you know. And I would love if my channel would grow, if people would fucking share my videos. I'm looking at you, subscribers. If my channel would grow, I'd love to play with other YouTubers in America, or like I would love to play with people like Dahi De Nogla or H2O Delirious and Louis Caliber, but those guys have, like, you know, they're Xbox guys, and you know, they don't have PlayStations. Even one guy in the group, Wildcat, he has a really huge thing against Sony, and after looking at Sony's earnings reports from last year, I don't fucking blame him, because Sony's earnings reports suck. But that's the thing, you know, these companies are so fucking driven. They're so afraid of losing out when they let the international market come in. That's the whole point of expansion. That's the whole point of globalization. You're supposed to learn how to fucking expand, right? You know, this is the chance for Japanese companies to say, hey, it's time to make some changes. We're gonna be more competitive in the global market, right? I don't know. Japanese companies are very slow to make change. This is my fucking customized jersey. That's what this black shit is. Yay, go Coyotes. For companies to start making changes, you know, something absolutely drastic has to happen, like the earthquake. That's when companies adopted energy-saving policies. Japanese companies are way too afraid of making changes that would be considered against the harmony and, you know, orientation of the group. And when that happens, like, you just have prolonged stagnation. I think most people in this country were absolutely shell-shocked when the bubble exploded. Because of that, they're afraid of making any risks. They're afraid of taking risks. Now, there are exceptions. And in the last year, we have seen a lot of these exceptions. We've seen Suntory buy out Jim Beam. We've saw SoftBank, who I use in, you know, SoftBank Mobile. You see SoftBank Mobile as the one of the most popular cell phone companies in Japan. They bought out Sprint, which was a huge surprise to someone like me who follows Japanese businesses. And then recently, I know I think it was Nippon Life or something like that. They just bought a insurance company yesterday in America. I mean, they're expanding. That's excellent news because they want to become more competitive. And we're going to see many of these changes happen. But, you know, for the TPP, the notion of getting rid of the tariff, which is the biggest sticking point in TPP negotiations, I mean, that just falls on, like, it's just a fucking stigma for Japanese officials, for Japanese companies. You ain't gonna get anywhere unless you start making some fucking changes, Japan. Let it happen, okay? Let this foreign investment, let these foreign competitors come in, see how they do things, and then start making changes so you too, Japan, can become more competitive, alright? That's the only way this country's gonna get out of the fucking recession. This country's not as globalized as other countries on this planet. I know I'm sounding like a fucking imperialist to a lot of communists. Well, it's just the truth. There's no way around it, because this is just how Japan has been. This is where Japan's gonna be going unless they actually start making some changes. So, thank you for watching my commentary. I know I rambled on a lot. I want you to leave your comments, put it down below, put them comments down in here. Send me some penguins. I fucking love penguins. Alright, folks, that's it. I like clapping. Leave a like, leave a comment, share my videos, share my gaming videos, tell me what games I should play. Help me expand this fucking channel. I want to be as powerful as every other fucking YouTuber on the planet. My name is PHX787. This is my channel. This is Thursday. Have a great Thursday to all y'all in America, and have a good Friday to all y'all here in Japan. Peace. I feel like I need a fucking makeup artist. Hate this fucking humidity in here.